Test. 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 There it is. Let's see if they come say hi. Boom. Boom. Good stuff. Good stuff. We're going to take... No, I still like them. I still like it. Red Rocks Raw. Except for I usually like blowing up this way bigger than it needs to be. Which is what we're going to do. Just like that. No, what do we got? Yo! What's up, Brian? Thanks for stopping in and saying hi, man. This crazy is I'm doing the because I've been playing games on this thing and posting it. I'm also restreaming on Mixer and Twitch on this too. It's pretty funny. No freaking way did this just crash on me right now. Oh. I am really upset about that. I sure hope it was in the last state. The new rig, it handles... Do you want to open the previous project? 1 second. This is a recovery project. It's great. Okay. I hope it... Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know, man. It looks like it did because I didn't... the last thing I did was enlarge the Red Rocks Raw right there. No, it eats up Adobe. I mean, I'm 4K 30 right now. By the way, I noticed from from our Crested Butte stuff that I like the 4K 30 better, and I think the bit rate, it handles it a lot better at 4K 30. I think it looks a lot better and sharper. I think when we do like 2760, to me the bit rate doesn't look very good. Like it just looks mushy. Whereas the 4K 30 is, though the frame rate is like, I'm not a fan of the frame rate. I like the higher ones. The bit rate looks good, and I think you get really crisp images in there, and you get that detail. And that was something I was kind of struggling with for a while. I was like, man, why don't my videos look sharp? But yeah, Adobe is, I mean, it rips on here. I'm doing a full preview on this thing, and let's full preview with, I did some Lumetri color corrections and titles and stuff, and it just is like rocking it. And then at the end, I mean, I'll show you. It's a 4K 30 video that's about 15 minutes long. And I will show you like how fast it is. My bit rate for export, I think, I just do the YouTube default 4K, and I think the bit rate goes to like 60 or like 50-60 megabits per second because of 4K. Like the smaller your video, the less bit rate you need, which makes sense because you don't need to push as many bits per second through because there isn't as many bits to push through. But, I mean, let's take a look, because I think I'm about done here. Let's just see where we're at. By the way, I had a really desperate ride yesterday. Like, it was not fun over at Ute. I just went way too hard. And then I went out to, I delivered some stuff to Joseph Ponce de Leon, the guy that came down, that bought some items from me from the drone space stock, and so I dropped it off and then went for a ride, and this was like a way better ride. It was a hard one though. 2760 at 60 bit rate. Yeah, That sounds about right. I even on my 2760 video though, I export in 4K just because I've heard or I've seen before that YouTube gives more bitrate online to 4K videos. I don't know. I haven't experimented with just going straight to 2760 and putting it on YouTube and seeing if it looks good. But I'll tell you though, the Crested Butte videos, like the one that I posted of the Fazari LaSalle, that is the best looking video I've had in a while because of the 4K 30, I think. And then I made an unlisted video of me on the Yeti, which is just, it wasn't as cool of videos as on the Fazari. And I mixed the 2760 video with the 4K 30, and the end result just overall didn't look that great, which it's kind of surprised. I didn't know what was going on. But can you believe Joey ditched Premiere Pro and went to like DaVinci? Isn't that what it is? Or something like that? I mean, come on. It's pretty cool. I have the Restream chat over here, and I can see like little YouTube logos next to you, although it doesn't show that you're viewing it, which is pretty interesting. It might only pull like view stats from like Twitch and Mixer and stuff like that, but I guess when I'm gaming, meh, whatever. Joey's streaming exclusively now on, yeah. I think you're saying really to Joey. Yeah, I know. He switched over. I think it's because he was using some copy that he couldn't get to work properly of Premiere or something, and he was like, I don't want to deal with it anymore, and I just don't understand. He's like, it's so easy over there. I'm like, this is pretty easy once you get it going, but to each their own. This is just powerful, working in Premiere. But yeah, okay, so let's see what we got here. So I put 20 seconds of raw blank video. Oh, check the ending out on this too, by the way. This is pretty fun. Like I come back at the end of the ride. Let's see this. This is where you wiped out. It was pretty slick when I was on there. I was pretty nervous doing it, to be honest with you. Okay, coming down. This is that fun little last bit. Whip. And whip. Almost got run over. Try to do a manual, but I can't really. And then try to do a stoppie. Just slipped, but this is cool. Wait for it. I don't know. It's way less dramatic than I'm making it, but this is cool. I like this. Yeah. See? What is that? I think it's an L cut is what you call that, because you cut the video and then you continue your audio into the next one or something like that. Anyway, I hyped that up way more than it really was, but yeah, I don't know. Hey, did you get Apex yet, man? There's also another game on Steam. Oh, by the way, I think I'm going to get Kerbal KSP, but there's another cheap game on Steam right now. It's like $7. It's a Human Fall Flat, and it looks about to leave for work. About to leave work. Sick. Yeah, hop on when you get home. We should do some Apex. We should do some also do some Human Fall Flat is what we need to. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I know. I will get KSP, which I think is what you're talking about. But you look at the game. It's on sale this weekend, Human Fall Flat, and you can play like multiplayer, and it looks like this puzzle game with like crazy physics type stuff. I think you'll dig it, and we should play it together. I'm thinking about getting it. So do it when you get home. We'll chat a little more. I'll be on here. You know it. We'll do the things. Catch you later, bud. Sweet. So let's see, actually, before you leave, let's see what the export time would be on this, maybe real quick, if you're about to leave. I don't know if you'll catch this. So I'm going to do YouTube 2160p 4K because we're doing 4K 30. Let's just call this Red Rocks. Yeah, it is going to be cool. Red Rocks Raw. I'm going to put it just in the videos for now. Make sure. So it looks like it's doing target of 40 megabits per second, which is pretty interesting. I'm not going to mess with it right now. I'm just going to let it do its thing. I may bump it to 60, but with the rig that I have, that I'm fortunate enough to have, I can like do another run at it. But 14 minutes 23 seconds. Let's see what it says with all the crap that's running in the stream. Let's see about how long it says it's going to take. Yes. I just want to kiss this machine, man. But then I would have like my oil lip thing on my glass case, and then I wouldn't be able to see all my beautiful RGB as well, and that would make me upset. But yeah, 17 minutes. Okay, that's what about what it's leveling out to. Well, I guess it's gonna stay up there. It's probably because I keep talking. Maybe if I shut up, it'll go down. Nah, not really. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. So 16 and a half minutes right now until we export our Red Rocks raw video. 4K 30, messing with it, real quick edit on it. I don't have Adobe Media Encoder, which I think is what you can do is you can queue it and then put it in the Adobe Media Encoder, and then that will export it on the side of like whatever you're doing. That sounds amazing, because like if you wanted to do multiple edits, if like you were doing, I'm not cranking out edits a lot, so but if you wanted to, you have that ability to get in there and do that. So like, okay, so I finished up with this Red Rocks raw. Let's say I have some more raw footage from Crested Butte last weekend, and I wanted to work on a project. Well, as soon as I hit export on here, I'm sitting here waiting for this to finish exporting. It would be nice to get Adobe Media Encoder, get that going. So maybe I'll get that hooked up soon, but I just don't have a need for it at the time being. I really over here also need like a 20-piece box of chicken nugs or something like that, because the Mike and Ike's just don't fit the theme of the channel right now. Maybe I'll go get some nugs later. But this is a shout out to Bix if he's watching it all down there in Oklahoma. But gotta get down there and ride with him down in Bentonville, Arkansas. Make the 4-hour trip, I believe, from him down there. Bentonville's got some good riding now. Got plenty of videos to edit after that one then too. They got a sweet gravity park and some flow trails. They got the Oz trails, I think is what they're called. IMBA Epic Rides, International Mountain Biking Association rides. But this is fun. You know, I don't do anything too fancy on my... What in the... The heck is that, huh? Where were you? What did you do? Louis, what is he doing? Huh? So, where was I? Bentonville, Arkansas, good riding, Oz Trails, IMBA Epic, good stuff. I need to get down and ride Monarch Crest, though. Make some good videos out of that, too. That's a 30-something mile ride with 6,000 feet of downhill, I think. 2,000 feet uphill, so that's no joke. Actually, I wonder what I had. So this ride today was a quick one in the morning. I wonder what I had on the elevation. Let's take a look. Actually, oh, na, na. Oh, we had some music. Huh? Whoa. Hold on. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Okay. That's really weird. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Oh, we slowing it down right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at Strava. So happy riding a bike. Boss the plane. Oh, sweet. That's up by Herman, isn't it? Oh, that's sick. Sick. I need to get myself up. Jeez, up there. Let's see, 13.4 miles. Let's see what he had on there. Oh, wow. That's a heck of a ride, man. No joke, dude. Let's see what his elevation was. starting at like 72. Woo! 1,000 feet to start. A little over 1,000 up. Dang, man. Luis can move, man. Those guys, I rode with them, met up with them. Those guys can ride. Luis can ride. I was following him. He was, oh. But man, he gets up that hill pretty well. I'll tell you that. That's something I can't do that well right now. Well, I'm working on it. Yeah, Herman's there, so I didn't know it was that far up. That's a gorgeous shot, though, that one that he had right here. Oh, that looks so good. Oh, is that a Yeti? Is that like an SB 130 or something? Kind of jelly. That is cool, though. Luis, you goof. Oh, nah. Let's see what we got today, though. Only 817 feet. Weak. Weak. Yeah, this is what we rode today. Easy, though. It was so easy. I mean, when you do the sequential videos, like as you're going, and then you just drag and drop it into Premiere and pop it and go, you could do quick, nice, raw edits fast. I mean, and they're good. Like, it's a long video, yeah. Not everybody will watch it, but I think the people who are watching mountain bike videos, they'll want to be... They don't mind watching maybe a like 10 to 15 minute video if it's raw, if it's because you want to see what the trails are like, you know. That's, I mean, I've watched plenty of videos like that. You watch like Nate Hills and a lot of his videos, great, but they're so simple, they're so raw. Like, same with like Jordan Boostmaster does a similar kind of thing. They're nothing spectacular. They take time. It is impressive when the guys are doing like the voiceover type work on their videos. I think what they do is they would sit down and they do a quick raw video. Rocky Mountain RC, hey, how you doing, man? That's Bix, right? You still have that up on YouTube? It's a Rocky Mountain RC. You can pop over and you should make a Bix YouTube channel or something. I think you can make like a brand name or something like that. But yeah, man, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in, saying hi. Finally, like, got a couple people in here to chit chat with. But dude, just exporting a video right now. How's things down there? Have you done much yet, or are you still like just have you doing random baloney? The new computer is sick. It is really sick, man. I'm like, I got to price out VR stuff, but I'm looking at that Valve Index. I mean, it's super pricey, but like if I'm going all the way, I'm going all the way. You should check out the Valve Index stuff. Yeah. How long until you actually start doing training?
She don't really want to. I know she's down to ride. She knows in her I confide. We prefer hearts to
next week. Yeah, I have it. Sweet. You have what? The Valve Index? Or you get clarify me on that. But next week, dude, that's pretty good. They got you in there that fast and working. Like, you don't have casual that long. I've heard of people on casual for months. That'll be good for you guys to get you through there. Are they doing an abbreviated program now at all? Yeah, I know that they did that down at ABM with Robin. So, who is, by the way, I think going acquisitions now. Long story. We could talk on another thread on that. That's pretty interesting. But to double back while you're typing that, yeah, the machine is a monster. I mean, exporting videos is amazing with the CPU, because I have 12 cores and 24 threads. It's bonkers. Like, it's a 4K 4K video. I'll stop saying 30 because, like, we can assume that unless I say 60. But yeah, I mean, it's going to take like 17 minutes for a 4K video. It's for a 14-minute long video. It's really cool. No, I gotta come down and ride. We gotta go. I'm gonna come down sometime for like a long weekend and we'll go over to Bentonville. But it's gonna be a while because you said you can't take leave. If you ever do have a free weekend though and you wanted to make a ride over there, that'd be sick. We gotta do that. Oh no. I didn't put my case on properly. That's why there's a little blue light there. All right, we're gonna swing it around so everybody can see what's going on over here while I try to fix it. There we go. I think that's appropriate. Let's put it on. There we go. Oh god, it looks so good on there. All right, I gotta fix this.
Live too fast, ain't no such thing as too fast for me. Living at the speed of light, like a bullet. I could be there by the morning. I can't call it.
The glass is
so I
out
ain't
of
got
its
no
slot
time.
on the bottom.
Wait, get down. I've been down and out for too long. And I ain't got too many upsides. Too fast, move too fast, live too fast. Ain't no such thing as too fast.
There we go. Boom.
People say I drive too fast, move too fast, live too fast. Ain't no such thing as too fast for me. Still alive, but my heart broke. I could be dead by tomorrow.
No worries, man. I was asking, what was I asking? I asked a little bit about the train. Next week, then, do you know, are they doing an abbreviated schedule of some sort? And then I said something. I was saying something. That's what they did for Robin. But Robin is going to, I guess, become an acquisitions officer here. By the way, look, Mike and I thought of you when I saw these today, and I picked them up. Do you have any problems with the ROSGB? You know, I didn't. I didn't really. It actually boots up pretty well, and it actually loads the lighting into the hardware of it, I think. The one thing I do have problems with, though, is like any anti-cheat software that is for like Apex Legends when I'm playing Apex. When it controls the lighting on the RAM, anti-cheat software does not like the lighting software that controls RAM because they think that's something like fishy going on. And so that I actually shut it down because of that. So it basically, I just got some rando like rainbow on there, and then I got the spinny. I turned it on rainbow for the RS stuff, and I really like it a lot. I mean, that's what I want anyway. But I've been tinkering with the other fans. I have 8 stinking fans in there now. I just wanted all the RGB I could get. I want this thing visible from space. Is what I keep joking with. I'm sure you heard that. Yeah. Let's get some different music on here. Ooh. Ooh, deep house. Yeah, man. Next week, then. Nice. Yeah, you got a lot. But yeah, train get started a lot earlier than other people because they have nice. Really? Wait, so did they let you skip? Are they still doing initial flight thing, whatever they call it now? It was IFS, now it's IFC, something like that, or IFT, something like that. Do they let you skip that? And then they're letting you skip even more? Or are they just getting you going? They're like, hey, this guy, we don't have to babysit him as much. Nice. That's good. I mean, I've heard IFT is essentially just PPL up to your solo, and that's it. Just with like in a military setting. It gets you used to like stand-ups and all that sort of thing. Bold face. Nice. Although you would have got to come back here for a little bit. That's sick. That's what you want. I mean, that's what you want anyway, you know? Get right into UPT. Flying's flying, it'd be cool, but you want to get right into flying the big stuff. Yeah, it'll be good. Did you hear that Robin is it's so dude, it's been toasty here, but I'll finish my thought real quick. Did you hear that? I mentioned it earlier. Robin is apparently going acquisitions now out of ABM training. I'll have to follow up with you off of there, but I mean, to get to your statement though, Colorado weather. Yeah, it's nice in the morning. Like this morning when I was out there, 57, and went out for a ride. But man, as soon as that sun hits, it starts warming up pretty quick. That's like Crested Butte. During the day, it was like 70 something, but the sun is, golly, it's brutal. I kind of want my Washington blood, my PNW blood is just wanting that nice overcast layer to stay for the whole day, so I don't feel as bad when I stay inside and play with my computer. Although I did get a ride out today, which was good, so I don't feel as bad. But I did also put some more sealant in my front tire, by the way. I know I'm like hopping around ideas. And then I tried to pump it really fast and like catch the bead, and it totally did not work, and it like sprayed sealant all over my garage floor. And so I think I'm gonna go over to the shop and have them pop it back on the bead. But I need to go to Harbor Freight and just get one of those small little compressors and just get that hooked up. I think I will, because they're only like $30-$40 or something for a little guy, a little pancake one or something. That's all I need. But yeah, I can't imagine Oklahoma like right now. I mean, we're starting to get towards cooling off, but oh man, dude, jeez. You think about how hot that like inside the cockpit will be. I do remember Holloman when I got an incentive ride. It was pretty toasty in that cockpit, but I mean, you kind of didn't care. I think I had luck with doing that because the Cushcore are pushing on me. That's actually valid. So I honestly think you're right, because when I was doing it, I was like, okay, how do I like pull the tire up closer to the bead or to the rim, you know, like get the bead up there and seat it. And I couldn't think of a way. And so then I was like trying to shake some sealant around, maybe it'll like kind of seal it up. Dude, that was the dumbest thing ever. I just dripped probably half the sealant I just put in all over my garage floor. So now I'm gonna go pay a butt ton of money for this stupid sealant. Man, they charge so much for that stuff. I don't get it. It's like this stuff comes from trees or something, this latex. But yeah, I'm gonna go in there. I'll probably maybe pick up another little bit, and then, or maybe if Zach's in there, he'll like hook me up. Although, yeah, he might be working today. He might hook me up and like just pour a little in there from their back stash, and then just seal it up. But yeah, it's been good. Good riding. I'm going to go up and ride the SB150 again next weekend up at Yeti. I'm going to do a factory demo just because it'll be fun. Go ride a couple of their trails up there. If you remember, I sent a video to you and Brian, of Nate Hills going out for a lunch ride with the guys at Yeti, and I'm going to go ride those same trails. I was looking at them. They're on like the Apex Hill or something like that is what they call it. Looks like it's like one band of trails that goes up and then you can come back down. And I think that's what I'm gonna go do. It looked like pretty fun, but I want to make sure I can go up and like actually pedal that thing. But did you see that Specialized Enduro? That Specialized Enduro is a monster. Like everybody's saying like, yeah, that the Enduro looks like a mini downhill bike. And it is. I actually rode around the parking lot at the shop over there. It is a monster truck. Like that thing, you could plow. It feels like you could plow through anything. 170. When I heard that, I'm like, you can pedal this thing uphill? Are you sure? Every pedal stroke just going like this. Brian is set on the 165, by the way, which I think is cool because it's probably like on the level that the Enduro is. I think like if I ended up getting like the Enduro, which has 170, 170, I would have to keep my Stumpy for when I like go do some pedals. And if I'm gonna go do a little bit of pedaling but a lot of downhill, then I would want like the Enduro. But if I'm gonna do a lot of pedaling and some moderate downhill, probably still ride the Stumpy because then I have all that like climbability. But I want the Enduro for the park. Oh my god, it'd be amazing. But yeah, I think he's stuck on the SB 165. So. And there we had another friend that came with us, and she rode a Yeti and was like, "Oh my god, the Yeti's amazing." And then she got back and messaged me, and she was like, I don't think she realized like what realm the Yetis are in price range, or at least a lot of the bikes were there. And she's like, "Did you know it's $5,000?" I was like, yeah. I was like, if you want a full suspension bike, don't expect to pay anything less than $2,000. If you want a carbon full suspension bike, don't expect to pay anything less than like $4,600. But I'm not okay. So then to get back to your first question, I don't know that I'm fully set on the Yeti, the SB 150. I'm really iffy. The Fasari LaSalle was awesome. That's what I posted that one video from Outer Bike, the raw video of, and it moved so well. But I don't think it's a burly enough bike for what I want to do like downhill with it. The SB 150 is in that realm. Like, it's proven. Like, I mean, Richie Rude rides it, right? But I also am kind of considering the let me turn this down a little bit, by the way. I'm also kind of considering the demo, or excuse me, the Enduro, just in the back of my mind. But I gotta go pedal that thing. I gotta go try it out. I gotta go try and see how it actually pedals around and works. While you're thinking on that, I'm gonna pull up this video that I just exported. Let's see how it looks. Red Rocks Raw. Ooh. See the bit rate? Maybe the bit rate at 40 was not so great. Why is it? I exported 4K. That's kind of weird. Maybe I should export it at 60-bit, 60-bit rate. Was it kilobits per second or something like that?
Can you believe that they were seriously using this?
Yeah, this
is a dump.
Yeah, this is from today. This is when I went out. I met with somebody to get some, to exchange some drone parts, or to give him because he bought them, and then I handed them off. And then I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get a ride." And we met at the open space parking lot, so I went up for a ride. Basically, did the same stuff we always did. However, really upset. They took down killing fields, or they put up a fence on the top of killing fields, and I'm like,
Cheyenne Mountain.
I am pretty pissed about that. I really, really wanted to ride killing fields today. But let's get to, dude, check out, I had the best run on Cadell today. Here it goes, right here. Dabbed once. It was right here, kind of at the beginning. Couldn't believe it. I was doing pretty well. You'll see it. It's pretty early. But I couldn't believe I got through like this right here. I know. Yeah, the mountains are nice, man. Definitely will miss these if I have to go away. Oh, I'll have to tell you about. Yeah.
Death.
That
was the best first section I've done.
Yeah. And then I clean it from here, which is I was pretty pleased with. I mean, that first section is the hardest one. That first one, there's like one more. If you remember, like does a little dip like that, and kind of sketchy. But I might actually somehow get lucky and get a position at McCord for recruiting.
Oh, not good.
If you can believe that, dude.
Yeah.
I have a phone call on Monday with Commander up there, kind of like an interview. Yeah, dude. And you could come up and you could come up and visit, and we can ride. We can ride them all, man. We gotta go back up to Duthie. Gotta go up to Tiger. Gotta do whatever the other one was, like Raging River or like something like that.
This is awesome.
Oh, bottom of Cadell right here. They, instead of it matching with the road, they linked it with Lower Cadell, which is actually really sick. It worked out pretty darn well.
OTB once.
Remember the OTB right there? Yeah, I think I'll probably still upload this. I'm not going to take the time to make this or export it in 60 kilobits per second or whatever. I think I'll leave it at 40. I think YouTube will.
Oh, that's fun.
YouTube will back it up anyway. I actually did these couple. This one, okay, so I did this one. I was like, all right, sweet. And then I was like, oh, let's do. Ooh, I don't want it.
Oh, cool.
And then I got.
Good job, trail builders.
I got super lucky.
I thought I was about to die right there.
I got super lucky that they put that backside roll on there, because otherwise I probably would have gone over. I also skipped the knee pad today because I have a wicked scab right on my top of my knee from.
Is this lower going into
from
lower?
a pretty bad crash at Crested Butte.
Nice bug.
So look, this links up. This is now Lower Cadell, what we didn't used to do.
Oh, as soon as it's straight into lower.
Yeah, so it went from upper where we would connect, and then you could like pop into lower, and they like linked it with those berms. Berms are okay, but I mean, like, I don't know, they do the job, and you get to ride out on lower, which is pretty sick.
Woo! A little wide.
So you're gonna fly C-17 so you can live at McCourt?
Wait.
Although you'd be gone a lot.
There we go.
You kind of need like maybe 130s. 130s
Cool.
are used a lot though.
Let's go ride Hogs back.
You go up to Alaska. There's fighters up there. There's a lot of stuff up there. Dude, this was good when we rode this. This is a good trail. I like the feeling of the rocks. I like the sound of the rocks. It's totally different than riding on like normal dirt. Like when you get down into the actual rocky section in here, it's pretty neat. You feel like you're kind of almost skating on them. Ooh, there you go. Nice. That would be pretty sick, man. Salt Lake. That's such an odd place for them to be, I feel like. It's like very central. I have no clue about all that stuff. Yeah, this was sick. Yeah, man, Salt Lake would be, well, that's right just north, so you'd be, what is that, Ogden? That would be really cool. Yeah, that would be really neat. And I like know nothing about Hill. All I know is it's a depot for fighters and bombers, so that a lot of maintenance goes on there. Yeah, it's not a bad spot. So I totally biffed this. Like, this is the line. You ride up this really quick, and then you go right there.
Oh, I didn't take the
Yep.
I didn't take the.
It's totally doable.
switch back
Totally
over.
easy. You can just ramp up that thing. But just so next time you're back and you ride Hogs Back Trail or whatever this is. Native. You got the motion chair going down there? You got that hooked up? And what did you say your headset was now? Did you upgrade? Or you still have the Rift, or what do you have for your VR? I gotta figure it out. I got a lot of room right here ready for VR. Oh, Lou Bears. Sweet. I think that will be the one. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Good. Still using the Rift. Good. Good. Yeah, you have to let me know what VR games or whatever one I should pick up eventually. Give me a couple months, I'll probably have a VR headset, and then we can start playing together. I really want to do some multiplayer on VR because I think it'd be hilarious. I think it'd be way better than just doing like solo VR stuff. But yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. It is. It is that much. Did you see the controllers? Like they track your fingers individually. mind blowing. And then the fact, like, I was pretty surprised. They're all saying that, you know, the resolution is not any better on those, but they're using LCDs instead of OLEDs so that you don't get as much of the screen door effect. And it's also like one of the only, if not the only, headsets right now that's getting up into 120, 144 hertz. So you know, which I can attest to. Like, gaming at that is really makes it more realistic when you have a frame rate that you don't notice the frames. But yeah, man, you training up on the T6 on DCS? Yeah, I've heard a few good reviews. For it so far. Let's see. While you're doing that, I'm going to get this thing uploaded here. Dude, wow, some PRs today on this. Oh, Hog's back. Speed trap. Damn, I laid him down. No. Altitude chamber, lots of ground swells. You didn't have alt. Do they not do alt chamber at the academy anymore? They did it like our freshman year. It's pretty cool. Or are they just doing it again? How big? They make you redo it. Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Switch account. Okay, let's get this thing uploaded. It's more in depth this time. That's interesting. How do you know how? Like, how is it more in depth? We'll have to get together on one of these things and play something or chat or do something sometime. So, cool. I'll catch you later, dude. Intamin. Yeah. Good. Upper, lower, Hog's back, Hog back. Yep. Good. Alright, we need a thumbnail for this guy. Easy enough. Pop. There we go. Let's take a look at the pictures. Gonna be a little big, so let's edit. Can we resize in here? I don't think so. Crop and rotate. I think the easiest way is to just pop it into Paint. Something like that. Yep. So if it's 5 megabytes, if we do 25%, it will be good enough. Save. 769 kilobytes. Wouldn't you know it? Boom, done. 2 hours to upload that guy. Holy moly. Yikes-a-roni. Good one. We're gonna end it here. Dive into, test out. So, yeah, pretty cool stuff. All right, we'll catch